About 3-second delay.
Following total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's why we at VORTEC have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special. Now, let's discuss the uses of agility. A nuclear blast and the subsequent fallout will have many adverse effects on life as we know it. Intensive, prolonged radiation exposure may transform those above ground into decrepit, rotting beings that have lost their ability to reason. They will likely be without common manners and quick to anger. You must learn to make the most of available firearms, but enthusiasm will only take you so far. Now let's try that again. And remember that with your impressive agility, you can act more decisively in VATS. See? It's a snap. Agility can also help you out in difficult moments. But why place yourself under undue stress? Instead, try a subtler route. Taking the quieter approach is always worth consideration. Your agility can turn a sneak attack into a complete tactical move. Keep in mind, others may have the same bright idea. Your agility will help you move through the wasteland with ease and yield other benefits like assaulting an unsuspecting dreamer in hastily reloading your firearms or piling on damage to additional targets regularly study your VORTEC provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
Fresh shipment in. All your medical and food needs.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Bait shop's got
I
everything.
lost my home when the fog rolled in.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Never did understand why the hell they programmed us to feel pain.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Guns and more guns.
A lot of people out here.
Don't underestimate those trappers by the Azalea.
The MS Azalea is good to go.
I'll send the work crew over. And once we haul a piece of the ship here, the hull will be a sight to see. Single-handedly, you wiped out all those trappers.
You need it? Bait shop's got it. Best deals in town. Well, really, the only deals in town.
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
Ah, that famous Fahaba hospitality. How could you not love it?
What grows on you? Will there be anything else?
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna find this synth.
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared into the fog, and I haven't seen him since.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
Didn't even notice you in the corner for a good minute.
You're one of them vault people?
Good,
Funny
I'm
suits.
hiding well. I guess that
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
bodes well for my agility.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now. We doing business?
I'll just take them.
I'll take a look.
Let's deal.
Hope you're having a good evening, morning, day and night. How many chems do you haul around? Someone made a joke when I was playing Morrowind that my character is a walking Walgreen. I think that's fitting. Do you ever drink any of the drinks? I don't know that I will. But I might.
Food in front, dock in back. Late show.
Speaking of not noticing down in the corner, it took me like just as long to notice your comment down on my chat monitor. Yep.
There's a trail of blood.
I was like, is that the synth? That's all that's left? This fake, real blood? Splatter? Spatter? Below ladder? This gun's cool and all, but I can't see half the screen. I mean, it literally takes up like 20% of it. 20% of my viewing pleasure. I have done two things to the game. I increased movement speed to 200% speed. And the other thing I did is increase jump height to 150%. So I doubled movement speed, which also doubles the bad guys. And I increased my jump height 50%. This gun is the, let's see, what do they call it? Tesla cannon? But this one is the Tesla beatnik. Tesla beaten prototype. I call it the Tesla Beatnik. That's a pretty good gun. The thing is, it's like the... What is it? The railgun? It arcs. It's a cannon. So you don't have to charge it. I use it for bugs and ferals. It's a pretty good, just lazy, push the button and go type. Weapon.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic. Phew. Thanks. What'd I miss?
Well, I don't know that it's necessarily a mod, because I haven't downloaded any mods. And I haven't purchased any additional content. It was, it was a gun in New Vegas, and I didn't really use it much in New Vegas. It's kind of cheesy. Didn't really work that well. Works a lot better in this version of the game. I think it's Creation Club content. I don't know, I wound up going not on Far Harbor, but down to this corner of the regular map. And I got it from some ex-gunner. Just look up Tesla Cannon.
Hey.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
What if it's a Mirelurk man? Hey, that would be a great name for a superhero.
Leave! Or die.
Oh, dude, you're cannibals?
We survive.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone. A young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but, you know, why waste the meat? Here, well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
Wait, what? This is what happens. It just arcs. Takes care of the business. Yeah, I gotta be honest, when I first got it, I didn't really care about it. Because I remember it from New Vegas, and I was like, oh, that thing again. But then I added all the weapons bench mods. Weapons workbench upgrades. And there's... Okay, so you run into the Enclave. And the Enclave has a few Tesla cannons. I actually gave one to Kate when she was following me around. But you gotta do that little side quest gunner mission to be able to get the Beatnik, which is, it's the one that arcs. Like I say, it's perfect for a swarm of like bugs. You got rad roaches, you got the ants in Nuka World. You got barrels coming at you. See that? Bada boom. Now, it's not flawless. It's not the ultimate weapon. There's certain things that it doesn't work very good against. Like, death claws. Doesn't do much damage to them.
The children of Adam are trying to kill us all. Drive us into the ocean.
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop. Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Nope, this isn't who I gotta talk to.
What's your story? Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which, buying anything?
Let's trade.
Here's what I got.
Always use some extra 308 rounds. That's the way to go. I fried them like a season ticket holder at a Willie Nelson concert. Wait, that didn't really make sense. Those guys are more fried
Guns and more guns.
than a Willie Nelson concert.
Mainlanders
go.
don't last long in the island.
Willie Nelson references. Everybody knows those. Should we drop some meat in the water, see how well the beatnik prototype does? Those guys are more fried than a beatnik. Why I missed that one for 9 years. Beatniks, precursor to hippies. I wonder if Willie Nelson got his start as a beatnik. The parents of the Atom Cats must have been beatniks. Sheesh, that's a long ways to go. Okay. Yes, sir. They're more fried than a processor without a cooling fan. Well, I don't know, my references are off. I must be tired. They're more fried than me using an air fryer. That's what I should call this, the air fryer.
Someone there.
Well, that went down the hill, didn't it?
What's that?
It's lunch. He threw me off guard. That was a frightened button press.
Wouldn't want
Trigger
it going to
pull.
waste now, would you? There's something out there.
Yes. Yes, he did. Made quite the mess of things. And I have to reconstitute him and have him clean up after himself. He should be rather ashamed. He exploded more than my email when I used it to log into a smart TV. Hey, that was pretty funny right there. He exploded more than my bank account when I finally unsubscribed to OnlyFans. Now it needs all work. He exploded more than me when I try to use a salt shaker. Okay, that's the last time I used that one. He exploded worse than me when I get access to a dessert buffet. Yes. Dessert buffet. I just head straight for the syrup and sprinkles. I don't need none of that healthy ice cream stuff. Oop. He's a little upset with me. Thanks. I try. I try to write jokes, and then if there's anything good, then I try to write it down and use it on stage. I ain't famous, but I do a little bit of stand-up comedy. Actually, if you're going for Creation Club content, I recommend this guy. The grenade launcher. I haven't even named it yet. The penetrator. We should call this one OnlyFans. Keeps penetrating my wallet. It's not the kind of penetration I was going for. Sheesh. What is it in here? Meat. Probably like chum or something like that. Actually, it probably just says meat. Stand-up is fun. I never really planned on doing any stand-up. I stumbled, rolled, and then I was on stage. No, actually, I started writing jokes for my gemstone live stream on the other channel. I was like, oh, let's try them out. Met a lot of people doing stand-up. It's a good way to get out of the house. Okay, what are the Crunkle Dunkets am I looking for? I've been scrolling so long I kind of forgot. What's your favorite mission? Mine is missionary. Actually, I think I really like the mechanist stuff, I think. Except for the fact that Ada always runs right in front of me and pushes me around. She's so pushy. Probably missed it, didn't I? I really did forget what I was scrolling there for a minute. Did that make sense? Forgot what I was scrolling. Okay, we're looking it up. Silver Shroud quests. Yes. Yes, I keep the Silver Shroud on hand in case I'm like doing a mission or something where I want to wear that. The grenade launcher. Okay, so there's a spot in the middle of the Commonwealth. It's north of Diamond City a little bit, in between the hospital and that giant crater. Right in between the, it's either a hospital or a research. It's medical. It's a medical symbol, and the crater north of Diamond City. And in the middle of there's a guy named Suggs. And you got to do a little mission, but then he'll go ahead and give you the grenade launcher. I spend most of the game buying ammo for this thing. Just because I mean, I really love this targeting missile launcher, but that grenade launcher edges it out most of the time. Okay, let's look this up. Raw meat? Any raw meat? Raw meat, raw meat, raw meat. Okay, we're gonna do it. And some. Now what do I do? Who are those mirelurks? Lurking around like they do. We're gonna try this thing on the Mirelurks. I think it bounces off their shell though, unless you hit them right in the face. Oh, that worked for him.
Something else.
But he's watching. I'm gonna talk to him.
Excuse me.
So the doc asked me to witness, so I'm witnessing.
Okay.
Welcome to your last. Shouldn't take long. Looks clear.
Alright, we're switching up for this thing. Ooh-wee, I got her in the right spot. How did I do that? I mean... that was ridiculous. I just one-shotted a Mirelurk Queen. A legendary Mirelurk Queen. One shot. Emphasis on the greatness of the grenade launcher. That's what I was like, what? I'm glad I live streamed for that part of it. I'd have never believed myself. I could have sat there and told me about it tomorrow for days.
I wouldn't swallow any of this.
This is absolute insanity. There's no way I would swim in open water like this. There are hungry things that live in the water that is big, deep. Plus swimming gets me all wet. Oh, there's a joke. There's a joke. I should talk about swimming on stage. See, I like swimming. It gets me all wet. I had this great idea. What did I post? I'm like, I'll write some jokes about that by the time it comes time. I was supposed to perform on Tuesday at a place called the Ignesius Museum, which is like Latin for shedding skin. I don't know. It's a burlesque museum. Anyways, I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk about boating and going to the beach. I gotta write that one down. Otherwise, I'll forget. I posted a really dumb joke earlier, and for some reason it actually got traffic. It reads, I don't own a motorboat, but I know I have. And Apparently that struck a chord. Because it got me some likes and comments. What was the one we wrote yesterday? Oh, that's a dumb. That is so dumb. Someone told me ketchup is a dip. And I was like, for me, ketchup is more of a dunk. Just let me shove the whole plate in there. I'll lick it off my wrist.
Hey.
I'm all...
Oh, you're not. You're only about 4% ears. He's gonna say I'm all ears. Like you only have an ear on each side of your face.
all ears.
Oh. Take that. Suck a dog. Gonna go to bed now, enjoy the game, and keep doing Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by, Ceiling Gamer. I'm gonna do this so I remember you when you come back. If you ever make it back this way, have yourself a lovely sleep. I'll keep writing jokes. Then if you come back sometime, I'll have a funny one. Yep. 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 Alright, now let's gingerly and slowly, gently, and without incident, make our way back to reality.
Adam keep it.
Oh, please.
Adam's justice will be done.
Sister Gwyneth won't be troubling you any longer.
She brought it on herself. Won't ask you for the details. Doesn't really matter to me. You've done well. Proved your devotion, and more important, your loyalty. Adam smiles on you today, brother.
Great! So, where do I cash in my Adam bucks exactly?
Since you've served Adam well, I'll overlook your insult. Here, take this. It's not just a weapon, it's one of our sacred artifacts. Go forth, and show no mercy to the enemies of Adam.
Whoa. A heavy weapon that I'm not gonna use. Let's sell it.
Oh, yes. I know he will come. He will be with me. And all before...
Wasn't I supposed to assassinate the one main guy?
Why a child of Adam would live anywhere but the nucleus, I will never understand.
How's it going, sis?
Sister Mai.
Trust in Adam. But don't leave the bay without stocking up. You need something?
Was wondering if there was anything you needed help with.
Well, there is a project I'm kind of stuck on. I assume you saw the old rad decontamination arches on the way in. I've been trying to fix them for a while now, but I hit a snag. I need a pump regulator with some serious chemical shielding, industrial grade. And if any place on this island is going to have one, it's the Vimpop factory. The place is swarming with mutants, but if you're up for it, I can make it worth your while. You interested?
Got him. That thing flying around. I got it. Good job, Jake Bud.
Alright. I'll track down the pump regulator for you.
You will? Fantastic. I figure it'll probably be somewhere near the mixing room. Just watch yourself out there, all right? Now, was there anything else you needed?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Nothing's junk if you use it right.
Harpoon. You can find my adult comedy on OnlyFans at Harpoon. It's not. No, that doesn't work. We tried. A for effort. I'll probably just put that one on the shelf somewhere. Thank you. Find me on OnlyFans at Phuong. That doesn't even make sense. Harp. Do you like the sound of a good...
Did you hear that? Guess it was nothing.
The mother of the Phuong.
I guess we're pretty much at the end of this quest, aren't we?
Amazing.
I should have them bigger. Yeah, a moon flavor called Vigor. You've got Vim and Vigor. Vigor. It's bigger. Another settlement needs our help. If we don't help them, they'll take us to court. We'll have to enter a settlement. Okay. Stupid. What am I gonna say about boating and beaches? I think I've got some jokes about them, but I don't remember. Hey, I did. I wrote a joke about motorboating. And it, okay. Probably would have completely forgot that one. Alright then.
Hell yeah.
I don't really want the boat. I just want the excuse for I just want to give ladies an excuse to get into their bikini. To wear a bikini. I don't really want a boat. I just want to give ladies an excuse to wear a bikini. Which helps me decide the kind of boat. Which then I have to decide the kind of boat. I mean, there's the pontoon, which I think is the full version of the word poon. The pontoon boat, which is shortened to, which I think is the full version of the word poon boat. It's the pontoon.
What? Who's there? Someone there?
What? Look who's back.
Can't hide forever.
Not always missiles, what a jerk.
You think they're gone for good? I thought we were getting along.
Along what? Paid vacation?
You building a collection or something?
Yes. Stop asking. Whole game haven't found any Vim refresh. You got the bass boat. I think I'm looking for more of an ass boat. Something with a large mouth.
Did you hear that?
Oh, yes. I know he will come. He will be with me. And all before the good and the glory.
That guy is annoying.
Are you headed out into the fog? Sister Mai can provide any supplies you may require.
Mai.
You're back. Thanks again for being game to track down that pump regulator. Now, care to check the stock?
Finally got that regulator from the Vim factory.
You did? Oh, fantastic. So that regulator should slot right into the apparatus downstairs. My bypass to the filters should take care of the rest. Unless I mess something up. Those arches should start spraying all the irradiated water the children could ask for. I was thinking, since you did all the heavy lifting, you ought to be the one to christen the old girl. Plug in the final piece? You willing to do the honors? You okay?
So, all you did was bypass the decontamination filters?
Well, if you want to oversimplify the heck out of it, yeah. Pretty much. I had to hook up a little rig to support my fix. But so long as that keeps working, it should keep the rads coming. So, you willing to finish the job?
Sure. I can take care of that.
Great. Pumps down in the bay. Shouldn't give you any trouble. And here, for what you've done.
Grand Zealot sends shivers down my
You
spine.
can hear me.
Please,
Please. Please. Deliver me from this.
Reverse Mize bypass install own deep within the machine, preventing anyone from realizing it might have been tampered with.
Oh. Please.
Hey. You can beat this. Just look in with 2 bags of Cool Ranch Doritos from catering instead of 1. Lock in with 2 bags. Okay. I've actually been snack hacking my Doritos. I put salt in the bag, and then I don't need as many of them.
Vigilance. None shall escape my
So I start out with 1 Dorito, enjoying it, feeling the pleasure, experiencing the love of the cool ranchness. But it's not long before I'm forehead deep into that bag, looking for the chip that has all the seasoning on it. I want a lot of seasoning. I want it to burn my tongue. Teach me a lesson. Much like I taught those puppy dogs. I want a Dorito that gives you a 308 to the forehead. Well, maybe not that much, but I want a lot of seasoning. And it's got me thinking, maybe I need to add more than just salt. Maybe I should add Lowry's brand seasoning salt. Now, there have been times when I've taken Doritos, like the nacho cheese Doritos, and used a jar of salsa with them. Oh, there you go. That's the way to live. I've also taken them and put real, actual cheese on it, give it a touch of the old microwave. The children of Adam would be proud. It'll make you blow your top like that turret just did. I think we're gonna make it though. Cool Ranch. Way better than that lukewarm range. I like it out of the fridge. I mean, isn't that part of the magic of cold condiments? Being able to heat your microwave contents up to the surface of the sun. I want it to feel like I just pulled them out of a nuclear reactor. And then I cool them down. My fresh out of the fridge dip. sauce, glaze, gravy, dressing, or topping. And I get that duality of hot and cold temperatures. Wait, is that what I think it is? Oh no, the Phuong gun sounds like a railroad gun, doesn't it? I was getting excited there for a minute. I was getting a railroad gun in my pants. That's terrible, Jacob. You could find me on OnlyFans at Railroad Gun. Is that a chicken? Hold on. I want to do some finger licking. Not with that one.
Someone's coming.
Find time to run out of bullets. Whoa. That's quite the gun for a little old wolf to be walking around with. Okay, y'all, darn it. Hike this mountain. I think we're just going down. This guy's panting like he just subscribed to my Patreon. This guy's panting more than me when I look at what do they call it? Porn tube. Porn hub? I don't know. It's panting more than me when I use my what do they call it? When I use it. He's panting more than me when I surf the web in incognito. Alright, that took a minute. Howdy doodles. Hey there, stranger. Very original YouTube name for your channel. Oh, thank you. Thank you. There's a long story, and it's... By long, I mean it's actually a pretty short story.
If it weren't for Acadia, I'd be dead. No question about it. Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us for who we are.
Like to change her oil. Way back in the ancient year of 2018, when this decade was barely old enough to smoke. Century. Millennium. Millennium was barely old enough to smoke. We had a lot of trolls on the YouTubes. Still do, but not so much so. Anyways, the point is, I had a chat bot, and I thought it would be funny to make
Anything
the
I can
chat
lug for you?
bot something that is a troll of its own. So I called the channel YouTube Administrator, and this was originally a chatbot channel. It has since become a do-nothing channel.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here.
Which explains
I
why I'm
certainly
playing
hope that
Fallout.
you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Right. Right? Wouldn't want him blowing a fuse. Huh?
No, not really.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Gotta take a note. trying to write jokes about boating and going to the beach. Women who wear those hooded rags look like a less meth-headed version of cricket. Yes, I know. I was like, cricket? What are you doing here? I always get excited because I'm like, ammo! What do you buy? What do you buy in Fallout 4? Most of what I buy is 40mm and 308. Wrote a joke, Colette, for my going to the beach. I gotta write jokes about going to the beach and boating. I mean, it's friggin' boating season already. I mean, I wrote a few of them. There's only one that I'm actually proud of. I like swimming. Gets me all wet. Well, yeah, I don't really like the sand in my crack, but there is something that I like. No, not in my crack. Wait, who do you think this is?
Yes?
Where are we going with this one? I was trying to figure out what kind of a boat that I should... Wait, did I just agree to do something? Alright, let's go get a thing.
So, Dima, look, I was hoping we could talk. I didn't want to believe you at first about us being brothers.
You don't have to apologize, Nick. I know it must have been a shock.
Yeah, well, I still don't feel proud of taking it as bad as I did. Maybe we could start over?
I'd like that. It's been good to talk to you again, Nick.
Ran out loud, okay.
Hey.
What's the plan?
Nick.
Got something for me?
Your thoughts?
I don't need to worry about the old Nick and his life anymore. I'm Never be able to thank you for that.
That's all for now.
Suit yourself.
Let's see, what kind of a boat? I mean, there's a lot to talk about going to the beach. Thongs, there's sand, shells. Suntans, lotion. Volleyball. Boats. I don't really want a boat. I just want to give ladies an excuse to wear a bikini. That has me wondering what kind of a boat I should get. I mean, I could get the pontoon boat. I really want a pontoon boat. That's dumb. I mean, we all know that the pontoon is basically the boat version of a backyard barbecue. It's always got some AstroTurf on it. It's like riding around on a flat plane of AstroTurf. Reminds me of the Brady Bunch. We can take it into Marsha. See, all those are really dumb. Of course, there's the bass boat. But what I really want is an ass boat. Something with a large mouth. Something that'll catch me. A boat that'll catch me something with a large mouth. There we go. Yeah. A boat that'll catch me something with a large mouth. Well, that'll be my first OnlyFans that I end the set with. I might go with something better, but I'll say you can find me on OnlyFans at Little Dingy. At Extra Dingy. At Little Dingy. There we go. Just thinking about getting a bass boat. Although what I really want is an ass boat. Something that'll catch. But what I really want is more of an ass boat. Thinking about getting a bass boat. But what I really want is an ass boat. A boat that'll catch me something with a large mouth. I think we're making progress on this. This is a good set list. I need a drink of the soda. I'll be back shortly. About as short as my little dinghy.
Institute treats synths like tools, tossed away without a thought. About to give the cat a bath? Make sure you brush your tongue.
Wait, about to give the cat a bath. Is that a euphemism? Alright, I'm gonna have to offload some of this armor. Then we can stop sounding like we're giving the cat a bath.
I'm listening.
Oh.
these knuckleheads don't trust you now, well, fuck them, right? I expect folk will be more talkative now. Might even have some more work for you. Maybe hit up Mitch at the last plant.
That's it?
Seriously. Thanks, Teddy.
You are the most peculiar main person I've ever had the occasion to meet. Take this. And, if you're inclined, socialize. It's your party after all.
Alright then.
Everyone, times are hard. But this here feast is proof that we can turn things around. Now I know mainlanders have been responsible for all manner of harm. But this one is special. This one did the captain's dance.
It's true. I saw it.
So in my book, he's not a mainlander anymore. He's one of us.
Mainlander. Ha ha. I saw the whole thing. The Queen. Shit.
Here's to you.
The captain's dance. Ooh.
He saw the whole thing too,
Captain's
so I even have a
dance.
witness.
Wow.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
Right. Offload over here. Where's my detective?
Hey.
Do something for you? Whatever you need.
Hauling all that gear around is just gonna slow you down.
Hey, what about the yacht? You know? Could get a sailboat. No, I don't have any jokes about a sailboat. Could get a sailboat, but I'm not much of a sailor. I'm too straight to be a sailor. Let's see. Could get a sailboat, but I'm too straight to be a sailor. There's a joke there. Not offensive.
You ain't armed. You ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now. Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
Decided I'm gonna get a yacht, but I need the money, so that's why I started doing stand-up.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns. Guns, guns, and more guns.
Yeah, that's not really a joke, but I was like,
Guns,
thought
ammo,
about
and
getting a
souvenirs.
submarine,
Get 'em while
but
they're in stock.
then I'll always be
Food,
wanting a sandwich.
Stim packs,
Then I'll
fully
always...
stocked.
But then it'll just keep me thinking about the sandwich. It's not really working. Thought about getting a submarine, but I can barely afford a $5 footlong. Can find me on OnlyFans at $5 footlong. What are other types of boats? Thought about a bass boat, but what I really want is an ass boat. Some kind of boat that'll Kind of boat that'll catch me something with a big mouth. Kind of boat that'll help me find something with a big mouth.
I don't think we're alone.
Boat to help me catch something with a big mouth.
Not exactly subtle, pal.
What's that?
Let's see. Could get a cruise ship, but I don't want hantavirus.
Huh?
What about a cruise ship, but I don't want the hantavirus. That's a cheap laugh. I guess we'll throw it in there. We're getting too close to the show date. It's a cheap laugh, but I'll add it. Someone told me to get a bass boat. I thought they said I thought they said ass boat. They said it'll catch me something with a really big mouth.
rebels. Why you walk away?
Could get a pontoon boat. Which is the seaworthy version of a backyard barbecue. It's a boat where you can play cornhole. I can play with your cornhole. It's a boat where we can play cornhole. Right there on the ocean. Right on the river. Boat where we can play cornhole. Right on the river. I was doing something again. I think they call that I think that they call that a falling out. Where you fall out of character and just start doing stuff.
Don't have the key.
Really?
Only opens with a key.
What other kind of boats are there? I think we covered just about all of them. I think my only affordable option is to canoodle in a canoe. I think I'll have to settle on a canoodle in. All I can afford is a canoodle in a canoe. A clipper ship. Oh. think I'll have to settle for a canoodle in a canoe. There needs to be a better way to word it so it rolls into the ears better. Off the tongue and into the ears. Yeah, I think I'm going to start out talking about the beach. And to get to the beach, need a boat. Yep. I'm going to say I like swimming. Gets me all wet. That's why I go to the beach. Alright, what are we going to write about the beach? Something tells me that writing these jokes is going to be a beach. That's dumb. Gotta wear my swim trunks. How funny would it be to have a pair of swimming trunks that look like an elephant, and they had an elephant's trunk in the front? The canoodle was thrown in when you got the canoe. Oh, I'm gonna have to canoodle my way into a canoe. That works a little better.
So, Dima, got a question. Why do you even call me Nick? Didn't you know me before the personality imprint?
We didn't have names inside the Institute. And after the personality experiments started, the only name you ever called yourself was Nick Valentine. If there's another name you'd prefer, I'd be happy to...
No? Oh, I like the name. When you wear something for a long time, it kind of seeps into you, you know?
Of course. I hope you don't mind, but I had Chase shadow you. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks? Are we closer?
Yes?
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the 2? Really? I somehow thought there were 3.
I got 3 of them.
I did notice a locked chest that I couldn't open. Maybe the last one was in there. Do you have the key?
Key? Chest? I'm afraid I don't know. You know what? This is fine. Just these 2 is fine. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
I got 3 of them.
Hi.
Yes?
Alright, I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna have to end it. Get a little sleep before work, but we are gonna look that up. In case we missed something. Okay, find storage drives. Speak to Cog and Julie after completing that. Get the key. Return to the tugboat. Victoria's note indicates something is hidden in one of Faraday's terminals. Next to the terminal, reading the reconstruction surgery 09. Reveals more info. Basically, you could either get a sledgehammer or a chest piece. Says, never should have let Faraday talk me into this. Resist that sweet face. Steer the boat and you'll be fine. Anything happens, fix me up if something goes wrong. Makes me more nervous. What can he do in that lab? Very secretive. Won't even let me look at the terminal. Okay, so that's why he's hiding it. He's responsible. Alright, think about beach-related jokes. That's the goal. We'll go live later, after some work, and we'll write some more. Have a wonderful day. You deserve it.